Han stage 4 of the Santos Tour Down Under. Murray Bridge on debut at the race, so to the finish line in Port Elliot. A beautiful starting town and a spectacular place to finish. One non-starter of the race today of note, the Australian national champion Luke Plapp after the crash yesterday. Cam Scott from Bahrain victorious, also not starting. The first attack of the day was dual world champion, and it was Julian Alaphilippe going off the front. It was then his teammate, Pettisiri, who tried to lure others out to the breakaway. As it became 3 out in front, Siri dropped back to the peloton, and it was the Brazilian rider from Movistar, Vinicius Rangel, along with the Australian of ARA, Australian national team, Jackson Medway, who were out in front of the peloton. No threats to the general classification, so it was the perfect situation for UAE as they continued the defence of the leader's jersey of Isaac Del Toro. Through the first of the Zip Track intermediate sprints, no contest out in front. It was Medway collecting the maximum points, but Jonathan Narvaez was trying to sprint for the 1 second time bonus for third, but it was Cal O'Brien who got the better of him. Through the second of the Zip Track sprints, it was the rider from Movistar, Rengel, collecting the 3 points. Again, Narvaez sprinting for the 1 second time bonus. This time around was Campbell Stewart from Jaco Alula who prevented him from getting the bonus, riding in support of Simon Yates, keeping his rivals close. Across the top of the FX King of the Mountains climb, and it was Rangel collecting the 5 points out in front. It was then Luke Burns back in the peloton, third place, 2 more points in the race for the polka dots. He now leads that classification with 33 points. Second place is Jardy Vanderlei on 17 points. Mathematically, Burns can still be beaten, but he's in a strong position with 2 stages of climbing to come. With 30 Ks remaining, it looked as if it was just about all over. There was a handshake out in front, but Jackson Medway wanted to be the last to be caught to secure the most combative prize, which he collected at the finish line. The fight was then on for position amongst the sprinters. As Del Toro had a few problems at the back of the peloton, he took care of business himself and did enough at the end to defend the Oakers leader's jersey. Ineos Grenadiers were working desperately to try and position both Narvaez and also Viviani for the sprint finish. Caleb Bjorn was caught out. He was in 20th position going through the final corner. It was then the blue Zip Track jersey for the points classification, Sam Welsford, looking to see if he could make it a hat-trick on his birthday. The challenge for Welsford was coming from Narvaez and Biniam Girmay, but it was Welsford, again with the support of Ryan Mullen and Danny Van Poppel, who got the job done. Once he opened up the afterburners, everybody else was racing for second. Welsford, on his 28th birthday, collecting a hat-trick of victories at the Santos Tour Down Under, and he was in disbelief. He couldn't work out what to do with the celebration.
Sam, 3 sprints, 3 wins. How good was that?
I've lost the words, mate. That's crazy, you know. That was such a fast run in, and I don't know how it would happen, but I just had a good run out of the corner. I wasn't directly on Danny, but he knew where I was the whole time, and I just used the guys in front of me as that lead out, and it's just amazing again. Like, this has been a perfect start to the year for us, and really special for me to come into a team and have that backing straight away.
It was much more scrappy today, the finish for you guys. You didn't have it all your own way, so you really had to dig deep as a pure sprinter to stand up and show everyone you're the fastest here. Yeah,
I think we always knew we had a bit of pressure on us today. I mean, it's why we're riding as well. But I think, the final was also super fast with a cross tail, so it always allowed some people to come from the back. And that's why made it quite difficult with having to defend the right-hand side that we choose to protect it out of the wind. But the guys fought like hell, and again, it's just a product of what they've done for me over the week.
It's been an amazing week for you so far, mate. Well done.
Thanks, Scotty. Appreciate it.
And behind him, it was Biniam Girmay who was second on the stage. And with the time bonuses, Biniam Girmay has worked his way up to second place, just 1 second behind Del Toro. It is Corbin Strong now in third position at 3 seconds behind. And Finn Fisher-Black, he's at 8 seconds. He's a teammate of Del Toro. UAE are in a strong spot. Stage 5 awaits, and they'll be up Willunga Hill. Can Isaac Del Toro hold on to the ochre jersey?